There's been a lot of crazy stuff happening in the recent Hypixel Skyblock. A lot of people being very upset. They've gotten really mad. The JUJU changes being the main one, of course. I keep seeing people in my Discord saying how they keep lowballing JUJUs for like less than 10 million coins and stuff. At first, I was like, you know, Hypixel made a big mistake here. And I still think they did. I think it's pretty ridiculous that they just sort of like made all these random changes with no warning. The Flower of Truth has a floor 6 requirement now, which took them 2 years to release. I don't know why it's taken them that long to give the Flower of Truth their requirements, but now it has requirements, so you can't just use an FOT as like your first weapon. I would say overall positive, but everyone else would say that it's negative, because like, oh my god, what bow am I gonna use in dungeons now? I can't use my JUJU bow. How am I gonna play Archer in dungeons? Archer in dungeons is so bad, guys. It doesn't work at all. What is it gonna do? I have the solution. I actually have the solution. And in order to demonstrate this solution, I'm gonna go to my second profile to really give you guys the JUJU non-experience, okay? Here's my second profile. Ignore the 170 million. That's irrelevant. We're not gonna use that today. We're also not going to use this Hypermax Superior set. This is just for fun. I am going to be rocking this very mid-tier adaptive set. I'm pretty sure it costs like 10 mil max. I don't know. It's not very expensive at all. It's definitely cheaper than like your Shadow Assassins and all of that stuff. And I'm going to be using this Venom's Touch to do floor 5, okay? Floor 5 without a JUJU bow. And on top of that, these are my skills, bro. I am combat 22, almost combat 23. I am foraging 17, and farming 16, and fishing 21. My cattle level is 17. And I'll be doing floor 5, just to show people that you don't need a JUJU shortbow to be good at this game. It's a lot more reliant on the people you play with, and your actual skill level. Because your actual skill level matters significantly more than what gear you're using. So, that's what I'm going to show today. I have a Flower of Truth here that I literally cannot use. I will not be using this. I'll just put that in the corner of my inventory. Now, that's not me saying Hypixel did a good thing here. Yes, I do think that they should have given some warning, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Gotten people, like, at least aware of the situation. That would have been a lot more sensible. But in true Hypixel fashion, they like to just mess things up and cause chaos. But, don't worry. I'm here to the rescue. I'm going to show you guys it's really not that bad. Yeah, 2.5 mil for a fragged Venom's Touch. Mine just has very basic enchants. I've got power 6. You don't need power 6. I just do because I can. And then my adaptive is just 5-starred with very basic enchants too. So that's what I'm going to be rocking. Alright, we're in a party now. We're in a party. Let me just PV everyone because I want to see what everyone's stats look like. Just to see how fair this test is. Alright, Cat of 21. He has a JUJU bow. I think he's E-Man 5. No, he's not, but he's using the exploit. There's a glitch right now where you can still use it in dungeons, even if you don't have the Enderman requirement, which once again in true Hypixel fashion does not surprise me at all. This man's using Frozen Blaze. That's a very interesting choice. Cool, I guess. A little bit overkill. Boy, who codes? I know this guy's using like half Necron or something. Shadow Assassin, Necron, Shadow... Okay, sure. Very scuffed gear again. And then there's my stats. So I'm definitely the worst one in the party on this profile. This profile is atrocious. But don't worry. Don't worry. I will show you guys that it's really not that deep. Alright, am I Archer? No dupe Archer. Let me be the only Archer. Since I'm the weakest here. Alright. Oh yeah, I won't even drink a dungeon potion either. I'm not drinking a dungeon potion either. I'll show you guys how it is. Anyway. I am now Archer. Only Archer in this run. So that's going to help me a lot because I am kind of undergeared. Only Archer in the run. I'm using full adaptive. It's gone green for the Archer buff. I'm low cat level. Yeah, I'm going to use my black cat. I could use my Wither skeleton pet. And I could have given myself a skeleton pet if I wanted to do like a cheaper alternative. But yeah, whatever. Anyway, that thing's dead. My clearing's not going to be very efficient, but it's gonna work nonetheless. Alright, you die as well, please. Thank you. Let's kill these guys real quick. Bro, this brings me back so much. This is what I used to do before JUJU bow was even a thing. Venom's Touch used to be so good for clearing. My game's bugging. Nice. Anyway, as I was saying, the reason why I like the Venom's Touch is because not only is it really cheap, it has like a poison effect, and it shoots 5 arrows at once. So you kind of play like a burst shotgun type archer. which is just like the original playstyle that I got used to when I was a low-level archer. Okay, I got this, bro. Let's go, G. Yeah, I'm using a black cat. Could be using it with the skeleton right now, but whatever. I'm just keeping enough distance so he can't hit me. But he's also not able to shoot his bow. Evo. Oh, I didn't kill him. Okay. Good. Oh, don't get too close. Good. Get some hits in. Do not do that. Don't bow shot me. Okay, I got lagged back into him. Can I rapid fire yet? I can, finally. That was necessary. Alright. And he's dead. Okay. Bro, that was so free. That was so free, guys. Under regular circumstances, you probably won't be killing Yellow Room unless you're the strongest in your party. I'm definitely not. Alright, let's do Blood Room again for the 20th time. It's a healthy Blood Room as well. Okay, lots of dings, lots of dings. Blood Room, bro. I love Blood Room. I love Venom's touch and Blood Room. Okay, let's do Scarf. Where's Scarf at? Okay, if he wasn't tanking him, I'd kill Scarf. Yeah, let him aggro me. Let him aggro me. Die, bro. Yeah, nice circling around. He's dead. Okay. We did it. We did it. We did it. OP, bro. OP. Alright. Back to this again. Can't really do much as an archer with a Venom's touch. So I'm gonna leave that more up to the team that has melee weapons, because melee weapons make it a lot easier to kill Livid here. Or having like a JUJU. Any short bow is gonna be better at this than a long bow. Is that even the correct term? Where's White Livid? It's White Livid. I don't know where he is though. It's not with the Livid. The Livid find is broken for some reason. Where'd he go? I can't even see. Oh, there he is. I saw him for like a split second. Okay, they killed him. Team OP, bro. Alright, well, I've done 5 runs using full adaptive with a Venom's touch. I bought this stunk like midway through and a Florid as well. Could probably use other items too. I didn't have any ones of healing and stuff. I think I'm Revenant 7. So I could have. No, I'm Rev 6. I could have done that if I wanted to, but I didn't. But nonetheless, right, all I wanted to showcase here is you do not need this JUJU shortbow. These are dropping down in price tremendously now. Everyone's panic selling them. People are going insane over it. They're like, oh no, what am I gonna do? I'm no longer able to use my JUJU bow in dungeons. Oh no, I'm so bad. Archer is dead. They've killed Archer. It's useless now. Just get E-Man 5. It's not that deep. But if you can't get E-Man 5, or you're trying to get there and you still want to do dungeons, this thing right here. Or you can get a Spirit Bow as well. Now, at this point, I hadn't quite tried the new Spirit Bow when I was streaming on Twitch, but now that this is post-stream and I've had a little bit more time to do some testing, I've got some more points to add in regards to JUJU bow alternatives. For starters, the Venom's Touch is only 2.5 million coins clean for a fragged version, and the enchants and reforging will cost you a maximum of 1.5 million coins, bringing the overall bow cost to approximately 4 million coins. As for the Spirit Bow, I paid 10 million coins flat for a clean one on the auction house, and after enchanting it, hot potato booking it, and 4-starring it, that added on another 2.5 to 3 million coins in value. This brought the total cost to around 12.5 to 13 million coins just for the Spirit Bow, and at its cheapest, this is still 3 times more expensive than the Venom's Touch. However, as for the gameplay you get with a Spirit Bow, I would say it's probably quite worth it. I'll have some dungeon footage on the screen right now, but for general clear, the Spirit Bow fares quite well. Its damage is fine, you can keep your distance on mobs really easily, and overall, it provides just good clearing capability. The Venom's Touch also fares really well. It has good damage, it can burst down mobs really quickly, and also has solid clearing capability. However, it does come with the one downside that you get lagged back really frequently, simply because you're pulling the bow back over and over again, and Hypixel has a hard time registering that. If you have high ping like me, this can be a really big problem, and while the Venom's Touch might do a little bit more DPS and be able to burst mobs down faster, the Spirit Bow overall gives you much more control, and you won't have any of those unnecessary lag backs. When it came to yellow rooms, I found the Spirit Bow was much easier to use than the Venom's Touch, allowing you to maneuver around and dodge the mini-boss really easily. Its damage wasn't amazing, its fire rate is pretty slow, and all in all, it takes a while to kill the yellow room, but when you compare it to the Venom's Touch, sure, the Venom's Touch might be able to burst down the mini-boss a lot quicker and do more DPS, but if you slip up once, you'll either take a lot of damage or you're dead. The Venom's Touch is a much riskier playstyle, but it does do a little bit more damage, but if you're able to manage the lag backs really well and you don't have much of an issue with that, then you can overall do a little bit more damage with it. Clearing blood, I definitely prefer the Venom's Touch over the Spirit Bow with no questions asked. Not only is it way more satisfying hearing all those ding sounds, but I'm pretty sure it's a lot quicker, simply due to the fact that the shotgun-like playstyle that the Venom's Touch provides is much stronger. The Spirit Bow, however, still remains the safer option, as you can keep your distance much better, you can still maneuver around really easily, and while it is a little bit slow, it still clears completely fine, and there's nothing wrong with it. All in all, I don't even think the Spirit Bow is that much slower than the Venom's Touch, so if you do prefer that long-range gameplay and not playing so risky, it certainly is a much better option over the Venom's Touch. In the boss room, the Spirit Bow most definitely blows the Venom's Touch out of the water, and this is for obvious reason. Unless you're able to pin the boss in a corner or get it to straight line you, the Venom's Touch is really hard to aim, while the Spirit Bow is just better designed for a moving target. This is the only downside to just a regular bow though, and short bows will forever be stronger in this regard because a moving target is just very hard to work with when you're using a normal bow. All in all, both of these weapons are still really good choices, and honestly, if you can have both, it isn't that bad of a setup at all. The Spirit Bow overall will provide you with an easier and more comfortable playstyle, as well as stronger damage per arrow, but the downside is the fact that it costs 3 times more than the Venom's Touch, and the Venom's Touch also technically does a little bit more burst damage as it is more of like a shotgun bow. Regardless, that is going to conclude everything I had for today's video, so I hope you guys did enjoy this somewhat informal comparison help guide video for JUJU nons. If you did, be sure to leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel as I post these Hypixel Skyblock videos every weekend. And also feel free to check out my series that I've got going on right now. It's called the Chaos Profile, where I do a whole bunch of crazy challenges. But either way, that's all I had for this video today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Why is Ethan here with me? Die, Bonzo. Can he hit me from here? This is actually goated. I love Melon Room, guys. Did you die or did you get pushed out? Where did you go? Okay, I killed Bonzo. You got knocked out the map? That's so pro.